Kaijus. What's up? It's your boy KaijuKong, aka 2K, emerging from the depths of sweet solitude to bring you some more Sigma soul sustenance. Alright guys, guess where I am today? Ooh. How the hell did I get here? I don't know either. Anyway, if you go after a goal, whether that be trying your own side hustle, writing your own book, even getting a promotion or getting the job, you will fail. Even going through school, the tests, you will fail. But that is a natural part of the journey. It means that you're trying. And the number two reason why people fail a lot is because they're stupid as fuck. But let's put that out of the equation already, because most of the people here on the channel here, you fail because you're trying. And if you are failing because you're stupid as fuck, then it goes back to what I said, guys. You have to understand your realm of power. Where are you good at? Because I don't believe that anyone was born, and I don't believe that anyone survives until 20 or 20 plus years old having not been good at anything. You have to be good at something, at least one thing.
So don't lose that sense of originality. You have to go out like I'm doing. It's my day off, so I'm just biking. I go out to think about life, to get out and to do something new. Because if you relegate yourself to doing the same things over and over and over again, Sigma. It's like Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing something over and over again, yet expecting different results. You're never gonna think up a new solution to that problem you have. You're never gonna have that new creative insight if you still stay in the same environment that you were always in.
Heineken. I prefer stout beer, but Heinekens were being sold at a good price, so why not? Anyway, one of the things that an introvert, like one of the most uncomfortable things for an introvert, right, is to go out alone. Because we feel that we are going to be judged, we feel like we're going to stick out like a sore thumb, we feel like people are watching us, people are judging us. And one thing I have to tell you is 99% of people don't really care. And if ever they do look at you, or if they do look like they're wondering what the hell you're doing, what are they going to do to you? Are they going to punch you in the face? Are you going to get hurt as a result of that? No. Because the truth is that these guys have their own life. They have their own problems. And you're the least of their problems. You're just a funny looking guy looking a little bit out of place in their current point of life that they're in. And they're going to go home and they're going to forget about you. Especially me, I'm an Asian guy here in Europe. I stick out like a sore thumb that has a thimble on the top of it. Not only a sore thumb with a thimble on it. Or a sore thumb painted red as an Asian in a European country. But do you see me give a shit? No. I can raise my phone like this, even people are wondering what I'm doing here. Don't give a damn, guys. And that's the thing you have to recognize as a Sigma male. You have to enjoy your own time. Because you see, everyone has their own idea of fun. And they may want to do something at a particular point of time, and then when you schedule something else, if you schedule a thing that they want to do at a different point in time, maybe they might not want to do what you want to do. So in the end, you are game to go out and to drink, and they're not game to go out and drink, and they decide to not show up. So you're stuck alone. Are you gonna stay at home and just watch YouTube or look at articles? No. You can still go out and have fun by yourself, because let me tell you one thing, guys. Me, since I travel a lot, right, especially in my younger years, now I'm kind of stuck here in Portugal because I have a goal here. But during my younger years, whenever I used to go out a lot, travel different countries, I used to do it solo, traveled solo. When I go to bars, when I go to cafes, when I go to hotels, what I notice is that compared to you hanging out in a group, when you're solo, you are less intimidating. And so what happens is people tend to approach you more. and you look more approachable, you look more welcoming, less intimidating. So if you approach someone or you approach a group, people are more open to you than when you're in a group. When you're in a group setting, people don't really bother you because you're like, it's like a fortress. You're not gonna attack a fortress, you're just gonna attack a lonely hut. And the lonely hut is you, so to speak, if you know what I'm saying. So when you're out, you're more welcoming to others. You're more welcoming to men, you're more welcoming to women. You know, like, think about it, when you want to approach someone, right? You will tend to approach someone who is alone than approaching someone who is in a group. So it's exactly the same thing, guys. People see you the same. So if you want to really maximize the way that you live, you want to really have fun, you really want to immerse yourself in the hierarchy, the best thing to do is to
Perhaps
go out
you being
alone.
an introvert, perhaps you wanting to be a grey man is something of an insecurity that stemmed from some traumatic experience or something that happened to you in the past. As girls say, who hurt you? The thing is, are you gonna dwell in the past and always keep holding on to the past? Or are you gonna be man enough to really, as Sigma males, we want to liberate ourselves from everything, and that includes the past pains, past hurts, past trauma, past judgments on ourselves, even if that is a past image of who you were as a past. Let go of that. Change yourself. Liberate yourself. Don't be shy. Give yourself out to the world and go, woo!
Just be in the present. Be in the present moment. Don't think about your past. The past is gone. Don't think about the future, because in the future you worry about shit. Be in the present. As I like to say with many of my friends, when you are in the present, you are a gift to the world. You are a gift to the woman that you're with. You're a gift to the men that you're with, because you are in the present. You are a present. If you're in the past, you're physically present, but your mind is somewhere else. When you're focusing on the future, what shit can happen, you want an outcome, you want a certain result in the world, you want the girl to like you. You're always focusing on the future. You're physically present, but your mind is there. Be present.
If you're a fool, if you're annoying to be around, and then you go away, you're like clouds. Once the clouds goes away and the sun comes out, everyone is happy. But if you are the sun, shining like a bright light, when you're around the people or a group of people, when you disappear and all of a sudden it's a little bit darker, people do miss you. Let me give you a good example. You see, when a girl goes to the beach, right, and she wears a nice bikini, and it's just covering nicely the tits. The reason why our tits are so nice is because, especially in the beach, is because there's that element of mystery. The bra, the top, is covering the nipples just nicely. So you use your imagination, and that utilization of your imagination actually gives you that nice feeling, you know, that excitement, because you use your imagination. But if you just see a woman just walking around with the boobs dangling, with her tits all out, of course you still get excited, but it's not that exciting. It's like, oh, there's a pair of boobs. You're like, oh, you're drooling over it like a dog for just 3-4 seconds, and then you forget about it because it's just right there, easily available. But then if there's that nice girl with a bra, like just nicely covering the points, because you use your imagination, you just keep looking and looking at her. You're just wondering what it looks like right beneath that piece of fabric. And then you will really understand what absence and what being aloof means, and increasing your reputation, increasing the amount of value that you have. But there's also a difference because a pair of tits is the value of a pair of tits is high, because you don't usually see a pair of tits, nor do you see what's down there in terms of a girl. But also, you don't also see. It's very rare also to see a piece of shit from a frog. It's very rare to see a piece of shit from a frog. But then the thing is, when you see the piece of shit from a frog, you're like, ew, what the fuck is that? So absence does not necessarily mean that you increase your value. It really depends on what you are. That's why I said again, you have to leave a good impression while you are there.
have a good reputation. Because if your reputation is shit, as soon as people see you, you're like, oh, fuck, you know, they don't want to see you. Or they're upset to see you. But then if you leave a good reputation, like a pair of tits, no, not like, you don't want to leave a reputation like a pair of tits, but something of high value, like diamonds. Reason why diamonds are high price is because the supply is controlled. So control the supply of your time with others. Your purpose should always come first. Women should never be first. That's the way that they want it. You are untamable. You are wild. They want to tame what is wild. Stay wild, guys. They want a stallion, but a stallion nearby. They don't want you broken. And if you are hanky-panky and all the time, you're broken. You're easy to predict. Where's the fire? That's what happened with Davy Jones. He loved the sea. He was unpredictable. He was powerful. But then when Calypso realized that she could be his number one priority, instead of his number one priority previously, which was the sea and his job, she lost all interest for him. Therefore, at the end of those 10 years, when he did set foot on land, she was nowhere to be found. Even if it's fictional, it makes a lot of sense when you really think about it.
Many people feel that manhood is defined, or the more manly you are is equivalent to how many girls you've banged, or how many girls you've taken out, or how many girls you've slept with. That for me is not the true essence of manhood. The true measure of a man is how much value you have brought to the world, how much lives you have affected because you walked this earth, how much influence you're able to give others, how much positive influence are you able to give other people. That is the true essence of manhood. It's not only how you penetrate a girl, it's how you penetrate the world itself, how you penetrate the population, so to speak. That's metaphorically. A long time ago, you had to prove something in order to be a man. And then after a man, you had a girl. Now, you don't even have to prove anything. You can already jump from point A to point B. Therefore, men are taught to be consumers rather than to create first in order to get the reward, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
The importance of semen retention and nofap. Guys, if you have not started, or if you keep relapsing, why you gotta do that to yourself? You're killing yourself. You're killing your legacy. You're killing your future. You're killing the dreams and the goals and probably even your future girlfriend or future wife. You're killing the possibility of having that. As me and my friends, we like to call it, you are killing your possibility of poon. Possibility. You're killing your possibility, the chances of possibility happening. There was this natural reserve of tigers. And there's this tiger, of all the tigers, like males, tigers, they're solitary animals. But when it comes to the mating season, tigers, they start searching for each other and then they mate. Thing is, there was this one particular tiger who was so ruthless and so single-focused, so single-minded in his purpose to be the apex predator of that reserve, to be the apex hunter, that during the mating season, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't look for women. He didn't look for the tigresses. He just focused on being a tiger, being a badass, hunting down the prey. And here, get this is the funny thing. Despite him being that elusive, despite him not giving a fuck about the women, the tigresses purposefully sought him out. You see? So that tiger is a sigma of all sigmas. Tigers are sigmas already, but that tiger is a sigma who understood himself. He was not searching for women all the time. He was single-focused on his purpose. And because of that, the tigresses understood that of all the tigers, he was the one who had the biggest potential. He was the one who could pass down his genes. If they were to breed with him, they know that the tiger cubs are going to be equally ruthless, equally single-focused in their purpose, and they're definitely going to survive than if they mated with hanky-panky tiger over there. Basically, they teach you not to be your own boss, but to be bossed around. That is what they teach you in school. And a Sigma male with high EQ knows this. That's why I just went along with the motions of school to get the certificate. I competed like an alpha, yes, I did the best that I could. I'm not lazy. I have the discipline, I have the integrity. Because I know if I'm underperforming. But
The way that I underperformed in school, I made up for in terms of sports, in terms of social dynamics, in terms of other projects that I got into. And because you build yourself on all fronts, that is how you become a jack of all trades and a master of almost all of them. And as a Sigma male, you cannot have any weak spots. You have to be a jack of all trades, because once you have a weakness and you need someone to help you, you're not really a lone wolf. It's like you're a lone wolf hunting the grounds, right? And then all of a sudden you see a fox and you're like, oh shit, I don't know how to deal with a fox. Oh, can you help me? Can you help me? You're not really a lone wolf, my friend. You're a lone wolf like a label stuck on your chest. My name is Lone Wolf, but are you really Lone Wolf? I don't think so.
I'm annoyed by people below me telling me, oh, we have a problem here. Oh, this is a problem here. Oh, there's a problem here. Guys, don't offer problems. Offer solutions to the problem. When you step up to the plate and you say, you know, I notice there's a problem here, but I think I have a solution. Don't just point out the problem, guys. Otherwise, you're just like a parrot. Otherwise, you're just like a cockroach. You're just there, everyone screams. You're just there to let people scream. Don't be a cockroach, guys. Offer a solution, or find the solution yourself.
At work now, it was very quiet. And many of my friends were like, my colleagues were like, ganda seca, não posso trabalhar assim, tô cansado, fazer nada. And I'm just looking at them, I'm like, guys, these guys complain when it is super busy, and these guys complain when there is nothing to do. So what? They're happy when it's they're not happy when it's busy, they're not happy when it's calm. When are you happy? When you're on vacations. That's the thing that's with deltas. That's the thing with deltas. They always like the motivation. They're always driven by laziness, driven by fear. The thing is, you cannot go far in life if you are not if you don't have the self-initiative, you don't have the fuel that drives you further without someone actually constantly looking over your shoulder. Like for me, when it's busy, I'm happy. When it's not busy, I find things to do. When it's not busy, as simple as that. I don't look at my phone. I don't complain. The thing is, this like Goldilocks, my friend. You're like Goldilocks. She tasted the soup. She tasted the porridge. Oh, I don't like it. It's too hot. She goes to the other porridge. Oh, I don't like it. It's too cold. And she goes to the other one. It's warm. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's perfect. And then she goes to the bed. Oh, this bed. Oh, this bed is too rough. She goes to the other bed. Oh, this bed is too soft. And she goes in. Oh, this bed is just right. This is the one I'm gonna sleep in. Guys, delta males. Whether it's hot, you don't like it. It's cold, you don't like it. Busy, you don't like it. Not busy, you don't like it. What do you like? You like the middle. You're like freaking Goldilocks. You're never gonna get far with Goldilocks. You're gonna get eaten by a bear. Most of you might be wondering, what the fuck are you doing in the room? What the fuck are you doing there? Are you not working? Yes, I'm working, but the thing is, I'm taking a break. And my friends are taking, my colleagues are taking a break as well, but are they doing what I'm doing? No, they're outside in the smoking area, smoking up some stogies, just talking to each other, small talk, doing whatever they do, checking Instagram on their phone, swiping left and right on Tinder. This is the point I want to make with you guys. How in the world, let me reiterate how a Sigma male stays outside of the hierarchy, how he does what everyone else is not doing, and yet he still wins. While everyone is outside there, I am here putting out my time. I could also do Instagram. I could also be lazy, but no, here I am making videos, making content for you guys so that we provide value to the world. I inspire you. I give you information. You guys level up, and you can then inspire and help other guys out there. It's like a ripple effect.
This is what many of the roads in society looks like. Stairs that goes down. Stairs that goes down. People say, follow the leader, follow the leader. Where does it go? Where does it go? Nothing. Like a piece of shit. Everyone goes down and you make yourself up. While you're walking up, sometimes people are pushing you down. They're like knocking you by the shoulder, looking at you strange because you're going the wrong way. Well, there everyone's going to the piece of shit. You are making it out into the light. You have an ember in you. Breathe in it the breath of life. Breathe in it the breath of belief. If people don't believe in you, my friends, either just show them, do it in secrecy, stay low key, work in silence until your results are too big for them to actually deny or for them to ignore. Or, like in my case, I did both, but in my case, like with many, especially in high school, grade school, I just ditched many of my cliques. I ditched many of my blue pill friends. Because it's like dead weight. If you insist on bringing them up, people who are blue pill, they're gonna bring you down to the depths, my friend. And the depths, it's never good. The only depths that are good is the depths of sweet solitude.